Howdy, what is going on, team? It's your boy back again. Today's video is going to be a bit more for me than anything else. I originally have done these videos in the past as more of a 10-minute journal, and I feel like I just need to get some shit off my mental and my head. It might be a little insight into my brain in the midst of diet and in the midst of, you know, trying to get a business off the ground and in the midst of, you know, some pretty tough times financially, I suppose. Last week's probably one of the worst weeks I've had from a business perspective. A lot of sickness going around at the moment. And for me, when it rains, it pours, and it fucking poured down. I think I had about 5 or 6 of my clients phone up sick and pretty well didn't see them for the week, which was a big hit. It was funny because just the week before I'd like really got, you know, everything was revving up, everyone was on, had an awesome week. So that's the yin and the yang of life right there. The fact that just when you think things are starting to get, you know, a bit of place and function and structure, in the blink of an eye, it can all go to absolute shit. So yeah, probably had 5 clients calling sick. I had one cancel their membership completely, and they're deciding to move overseas, so I'm not seeing them anymore. It was a terrible week. But, you know, one door closes, another opens. I did manage to sell, gave me the time to do a few little last repairs on my old car that I've now sold, which sort of ties into the jewelry piece that is hanging around my my rear view mirror here. So with all my extra time, yeah, I got to fix my Hilux, did a few extra bits and pieces, got it cleaned up real nice, and sold that one on. So again, still somewhat productive. Definitely didn't go the way I was hoping it to. But a famous quote that, you know, a person once told me is, if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. While it's all well and true to have, you know, your goals and your visions and your plans for the future, life can take a turn, unexpected turn, instantly. And without any of your wrongdoing or any input from you, things can get flipped on their freaking head, dude. And my week got flipped on its absolute head. But there's a little ode of, I guess, fixing the car up for this fella that bought the Hilux off me, and sort of going, you know, a little bit extra way to sort shit out. He gave me this old necklace of his, which is, it's pretty cool. It's got like all the, I don't know if you can see it there. I might take it off the actual thing and really show you. I don't know if that'll focus. It's got all the star signs on it with a gemstone in the middle. I don't know if that's going to focus there really that well. Nah, it's not going to focus. And that's the back side of it. Pretty symbolic. It was cool. It was a very nice gesture, and I greatly appreciate it. Paps, if you're out there watching this video, shout out to you, brother. I hope you're doing well. I guess this week has definitely been a tough one, mentally and physically. The weeks are just getting tougher and tougher physically, obviously, as I'm getting leaner and leaner. But mentally, definitely a tough one. Felt like I really did not move the needle very far this week. And then you start getting in your head like, you know, I'm failing, dude. Like, I really felt like I was failing this week. I definitely am someone who gets in my own head a lot about this shit, like about being successful, being productive, getting shit done, about like doing and achieving things. Like, I really put a lot of pressure on myself to win. And really, at the end of the day, part of winning is losing. Like, not every week's going to be fucking up and up and up. And I preach this message all the time, but still, sometimes you can get in your own head, and there are plenty of lessons that I have learnt time and time again and will probably continue to relearn. I think that's just part human nature. But yeah, this week was a struggle, boys. It was a real struggle for me mentally. But alas, rainbow comes after the storm, all that good shit. Things will pick up again. Things are going to be okay. That's the main thing. Like, it's real easy in the modern day to put a lot of pressure on yourself, because you see so many people online that fucking are doing XYZ new thing, making X amount of money in a week, or all these success stories, all this glamour, all this, like, you know, work, blah, blah, blah. But you don't see behind the pictures the real struggle that is fucking going on. You don't see the process. A lot of times you see the end product. You know, even with like the videos that I put out on Instagram, often they're a 30-second video. Shit takes me a couple, not a couple hours. I've gotten a bit better at them. But a lot of time and effort goes into making something a reality. And you only really, as a viewer or as a consumer or as a whatever point in the process you are, you only see the highlight reel. You only see the good parts. You only see the wins. And oftentimes it's a handful of small wins traded for a shitload of fucking losses and pain and hard work and suffering. There's another good quote as well that, overnight successes often take fucking like 10 years. I can't remember. There's some quote like that. I can't remember. Like, a lot of people, a lot of big celebrities and stars often say they get called an overnight success. It's like, yeah, I was an overnight success. It took me, fucking like 2 decades to get here. So right now I'm in my grind period, and I guess this week was a big test. It was a big reality check. And a big reminder that I need to stay the path and stay focused and stay collected. Because this shit is not going to happen overnight, man. Making your dreams a reality. For anyone, if you're watching this video and you're going through a bit of a rough period, just fucking, you will get through it. There is no light without the darkness. There is no sunshine without the rain, or no rainbow without the rain. There is no reward without hard work. So if you're in the mud right now, if you're in the trenches, if you're busting your ass every day and feeling like, you're spinning the wheels, stay at it, dude. If you keep putting in the reps, it is inevitable. Even if the reps aren't perfect, even if, the process isn't 100% refined, if you keep putting in the hard work, theoretically speaking, it is inevitable that you will overcome whatever obstacle it is that is in front of you. Motto for this week, guys: keep trying, never give up. The only real failure is quitting and throwing in the towel. Failures, small losses and whatnot aren't real failures. They're only lessons. As long as you learn from something and can apply a lesson from your downfalls, then it's not a failure. It's actually really a win. So yeah, keep trying, guys. Keep pushing through. You can do it. I can do it. Everyone can do it. We can all do this shit. So yeah. Stay focused, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye.